good. Losing's bad, so you feel good when you win. Bye, Brian. I thought Princeton played really, really well. Kim, the first pitcher, really had us off balance. Really good breaking ball. Enough of a fastball to keep you honest, and then the next guy comes in with a good breaking ball. I thought their pitching was outstanding. They're a really good team, but they're coached by one of the best guys in college baseball, Scott Bradley. He's done a heck of a job. The teams he's had at Princeton through the years speak for themselves, and he's got another good team here. And so we were fortunate to win. We played well in the clutch down the stretch, but wish we could have played a little better earlier and maybe had a few more quality at bats. I thought our bats early were not very good.
What's it like for you, seeing the start that Dalton's had these first 4 games? Really seems like he's hitting a stride, not really easing into it. He's kind of.
And the biggest thing for me with Dalton is, we knew we were getting as a player, but I think you heard in his interview. I heard part of his interview right then. He's been around the game. He understands the game. Was it Tennessee when they went to play for a national championship? He's been around. He knows what it takes to win, and his leadership, I think, on the field and off the field has been what I admire most about him right now. But yeah, we got some guys playing well. Luke's playing well. Ty with a big walk there in the 9th inning. Big walk. Didn't go on a questionable dirt ball, which I don't think was one he should have gone on. He made a good decision. Got a great jump on the 3-1 and got the steal, and obviously scored the go-ahead run on Frostman's hit. But I thought Ty had to walk in the 9th inning was huge.
You mentioned Dalton's leadership at first. How important or how helpful is that, having a bunch of young pitchers going out there, having him be able to help?
It's big. I think it's big. I heard him mention Kitch, second and third, no outs, have to throw in a wild pitch to get him there. I'm sure Dalton had a common influence on that, and that was big for Kitch. And he mentioned Collins Black after giving up the home run there to come back and get the next guy. And so having veterans on the infield is a big help, and so that's huge.
Some of those young arms you talked about have kind of been in some adverse situations. You have Luke on Wednesday and Kitchens today. What does that do for kind of their growth as players?
It's a good question. You hope it grows them up fast, and that's what you got to do when you got young guys. And we play young guys here. We have a history of playing. If you're ready to play, we have a history of playing freshmen, and you got to grow up fast, especially with the teams that we play and in the league that we play in. So this has got to help their growth.
Chris McHugh only goes 1 for 4 in this game, but the 1 home run and helps to manufacture 2 other runs with the hit and run, and then being able to move Ty Head over to third later in the game too. How crucial has he been early on in the season as well?
I think he's a good player. He's one of the top hitters in the league last year, so coming back, he's one of the top hitters in the ACC, which makes him one of the top hitters in the country. And we're all feeling our way through right now. Hitting's hard. That's the hardest thing to do in sports, they say, and he's feeling his way through right now, but he's a good player. He's a clutch player. He got the big home run, as you mentioned, but the big thing he did was after Ty stole the base, he got him to third, and that was huge.
What's it been like for you seeing Aiden these first 2 outings, whether Puerto Rico today, be able to work efficiently, get strikeouts, get outs? How much does that kind of help you, having him as a
He's got good stuff now, but it's fun to see him. His dad was the offense coordinator here for a while. He came to all my camps along with his little brother. Big friends with the family. He's got a sister. She might be an Olympian, and very athletic family. And he told his mother one time, leaving camp, that he was going to play for me one day when he was like 12 years old. So that's kind of cool for me. But he's throwing pretty good too.
Collins Black too. There at the very end of the game, giving up that 2-run home run. What did you see from him as far as being able to settle himself down?
Collins Black, he's got great stuff, and but he's got to pitch some. He didn't pitch much at Duke last year. I think maybe, I don't know, remember 8 innings or something. I'm not really sure. And so you got to get out there. And this is a game when the lights are on. It's a different ball game a little bit, but he knows he's got good stuff, and I thought he did a good job. It was good to get him out there today.
You mentioned getting guys out there. How do you balance, the bench and the guys you're playing, kind of, getting everyone at bat?
I talked to him about it yesterday. It's hard to do. We got a lot of players that sit on the bench that need to be playing. Andrew Wiggins, Brandon Novey. We got a lot of guys, and we talk about that, and because everybody wants to play, but you got to win games, and people earn jobs in the fall and preseason but you need to get them like hitting so hard. You got to get the guys that are going to play at bats to get going, and but yet you want to make sure you're giving everybody an opportunity that you can, and it's just hard to figure it out. Like right now, we need to get Novi in there. We need to get Wiggins in there. You know, maybe Devin Mitchell. You know, maybe Preston Bond. We want to make sure we're not missing anybody here, and so we need to get some people out there. And we're gonna play a doubleheader tomorrow. I don't know what they told you, but it's been pushed to 2 games with the incoming weather on Sunday, and so that might be the opportunity tomorrow to get some guys in the lineup.
You go with Cooper Consiglio for the final game.
Yeah.
In this one, was that more of just a decision because Heath pitched 66 pitches on Wednesday? Okay.
Exactly. That last game not playing in Puerto Rico really threw us off. We had a decision when we got back. Do you just throw Heath the bullpen and keep him on his, starting of the weekend? And every game is important. It doesn't matter, we're playing Princeton Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but we were playing Winthrop on Wednesday, and we got 2 games. But every game counts the same in non-conference until you get to conference. And so we'll figure out the rotation later. We're just trying to keep people on schedule right now. Thank you all so much.